innovation was gilded, embossed with a familiar crest. A summons to Mar-a-Lago, a press conference, they said. But this time, something felt different. They filed into the ballroom, the air thick with the scent of lilies and something else. Ozone. The doors clicked shut with a final, ominous thud. Donald stood at the podium, a shark-like grin spreading across his face. "Fake news," he began, his voice echoing unnaturally loud. A hand shot up. "Mr. President, what about the journalist's question died in his throat, his face suddenly melting. Screams filled the room. The cameras kept rolling. Donald kept talking. Time seemed to warp and bend. Hours turned into days. The same speech, the same phrases, the same self-aggrandizement. There was no escape. One journalist, Sarah, remembered her grandmother's words. Silence is complicity. She had to try something. Sarah stood up, her voice trembling. "Mr. President," she began, "the people deserve." A wave of energy emanated from Donald, the air crackling. Sarah braced herself, closing her eyes. But nothing happened. Sarah opened her eyes. Donald stared back, confused. "Do you say?" Donald sputtered, his voice losing its usual bombast. Sarah repeated her question, louder this time. "The people deserve the truth." A few journalists found their voices, echoing Sarah's demand. The room began to hum with dissent. Donald's hair seemed to droop, his orange complexion fading, his voice cracked. The room grew brighter. The doors unlocked with a loud click. The doors surged towards the exit, blinking in the sunlight. They were free. Sarah looked back. Donald stood alone at the podium, shrinking with every passing second. As the last journalist left, Donald vanished. The podium stood empty. The story broke that evening. The world finally knew the truth. Mar-a-Lago was abandoned, a monument to a forgotten nightmare. Sarah became a symbol of courage, her name whispered with respect. But she never forgot the melting faces, the endless speech, the suffocating fear. She knew that the fight for truth was never truly over. Because silence, she remembered, is always complicity. And the world needed voices now more than ever.